We're live. Join the conversation at 512-836-0590. Now, here are Todd and Don.
You can jump in here at 512-836-0590. Time for the Daily Dossier. Top 5 stories you need to know about before you get to the office. U.S. Customs and Border Protection says an investigation is underway into what it calls disturbing social media activity in a secret Facebook group by U.S. Border Patrol agents. Posted on Facebook pages were sexually explicit posts about U.S. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and comments questioning the authenticity of the photo of a drowned migrant and his young daughter. Cortez says she's not surprised by the post. She's highlighting she made a trip down to the border and she saw all this devastating stuff. We got a full report of that on the front page of our website at newsradioklbj.com.
Saw what she wanted to see.
Also, the city of Georgetown is testing the water at a very popular swimming destination, talking about Blue Hole. 2 people have been diagnosed this week with some sort of skin infection, and the doctors believe they may have come in contact with some kind of bacteria. Williamson County health officials say they have not gotten any other reports about problems at Blue Hole, but they're still urging caution until all of the testing is complete. Also in the dossier, Austin's Parks Department considers the creation of yet another taxing district. Hang on to your wallet. Right now, you pay the city, the county, and school district, and central health, and in most cases, ACC and the school districts. But enter the Parks and Recreation Department, which is now forming a working group to consider a new taxing district for our parks. Nita Rinaldi is on the Parks and Recreation Board, says the general fund needs to be protected from the 3.5% threshold on property tax growth.
Is looking very vulnerable to future tax caps imposed by the Texas legislature.
Yeah, if this taxing district were to become a reality, it would allow the election to be held to increase taxes specifically for the maintenance and operational needs of our park system. Also in the Daily Dossier, a no trespassing sign, extra locks, even police involvement is still not enough to keep 2 homeless squatters out of an Austin woman's vacant home that she's trying to sell. Her name is Ruth Howard. She spoke with KVUE, and 2 people recently broke in through the window of a kitchen and made themselves at home for several days.
There was a big trash box here, and there were shoes over there. There's food in the freezer.
Yeah, food in the freezer. She called 911. Police issued a criminal trespass warning for the couple, but the very next day, the couple came back and stayed in the home again. Now, President Trump, he actually talked about the homeless crisis in a variety of cities last night on Fox. And yeah, the president highlighted a fact that, something needs to be done.
Talking about intervening.
He's talking about intervening.
Yeah, he is.
At some level, on a federal level. And we'll get into that coming up in just a few minutes. But also, Governor Greg Abbott, in a tweet this morning, calls the new Austin homeless policies reckless insanity. The governor says all state-imposed solutions are now on the table, talking about some sort of state involvement in Austin's homeless ordinances. He also tweeted a photo of a wreck at 7th and I-35, and police say it was caused by a homeless person darting in and out of traffic, causing someone to crash.
Come on. I don't
just some of the stories there in the Daily Dossier on the front page of our website.
As I say every morning when I'm coming in on Cesar Chavez, and it's very dark at 4:30 in the morning, I have to really keep my eyes peeled because there's a homeless camp right there at Cesar Chavez and I-35. So we've got people milling around the streets, walking around like zombies at 4:30 in the morning, and I have to really be aware of that.
Check out our website at newsradioklbj.com. Here's the president from last night on Fox.
We're looking at it very seriously. We may intercede. We may do something to get that whole thing cleaned up. It's inappropriate. Now, we have to take the people and do something. We have to do something.
Right.
And, we're really not very equipped as a government to be doing that kind of work. That's not really the kind of work that the government probably should be doing.
There you go. That's the president last night on Fox. You could join us at 512-836-0590.
Maybe not at his most eloquent, but I know what he's getting at here, and it is something that, come on, let's face it. And we've been talking about it just a ton on this show lately, but it is the number one issue in Austin. This is, unlike Russian collusion, this is a conversation that is coming up at the dinner table. This is a conversation that's coming up whenever I'm with my friends at lunch or whatever. It is on people's minds. It is affecting our daily lives.
How many businesses in this area had a meeting this week Now that the city has rolled back the homeless ordinances, sitting, lying, camping, panhandling, how many businesses here in town have had meetings with their employees on what to do if a homeless person comes in shouting and screaming inside the business? What do we do?
Yeah.
What do we do if a homeless person is not blocking a path, not blocking a door, but is kind of sleeping and leaning up against the side of the business?
Well, you and I were having a conversation with someone who's in the restaurant business yesterday, as a matter of fact.
And they
lunch.
deal with it every day at a couple of their locations.
At one of their locations especially, they're really, that's near the Austin State Hospital, they are having to deal with this on a daily basis. It's part of their daily existence as a business down there.
7:13, stay with us. We'll take a look at traffic and weather straight ahead.
The Todd and Don Show.